So my name is Patrick Gabaldon. I'm an artist and attorney, local El Pasoan. Born and raised in El Paso, Texas. Went to Mount High School, went to UTEP, met my wife, she was my girlfriend then, my wife now at UTEP. And then I went to St. Mary's in San Antonio for law school, and I moved back home kind of as soon as we could. The whole artwork, attorney thing was kind of an accident. The attorney thing, not so much, a lot of school and planning and going to, making it happen and tests and all that stuff. But the artwork was a complete accident. I had just been doodling on stuff my whole life, textbooks, sorry teachers, desks. And then in law school, some of my textbooks I kept just because they're filled with like drawings of professors and caricatures and helped me remember certain cases and stuff like that. And then we moved back home and we got invited to one of these like paint and drink classes kind of thing. And I thought it was a great opportunity just to paint, because I'd never painted. It was all just pen and pencil. And so we went and I did this painting. We were supposed to do a mission village and she had an example we were supposed to follow. I was like, all right, lady, I'm gonna do my own thing. So I did, finished pretty quick, and everyone liked it and she was super encouraging. She's like, you should keep doing this. This is really good. I was like, yeah, all right, we'll be back. Don't worry about it. I'll pay for the frame, whatever. And that year, we just weren't sure what to get our parents for Christmas gifts. So we had just moved back home and moving expense and all these other expenses that, you know, my wife couldn't find a job and we were looking and it was a struggle. So we figured, well, we can do these handmade gifts, homemade gifts. And so we delivered them to the family, and some friends of mine saw them on Facebook and said, hey, I'd love one for my office, or I'd love one for my wife's work, or I'd love one for the house. So I just started painting them that way. And before I knew it, I was painting, like 3-4 pieces at a time. They were all the same. So it kind of helped me learn like how to manipulate a brush and work with paint and this kind of whole stuff that I had never done. I never went to art school. I had one semester senior year of art in high school because I didn't want to do band anymore and wake up early. So it was all new, and then it just kind of kept going. People kept wanting to buy them. I kept doing them. And then it came to the point where I wanted to try something new, at least the image, you know. And I really, after being away for so long, and we came back home for holidays and events and stuff like that, I just had a new appreciation for El Paso. And I love all the places we go, and I loved living in San Antonio, but coming home, I just started seeing a certain change in my mind's eye of like the color to the prickly pear or the ocotillo or the sunset and sunrise and the mountain. I just became obsessed. And so I just started painting them over and over and over again. And I've been so lucky that the people here in El Paso have been supportive enough to like it and support it. And it afforded me the opportunity to paint new stuff and try new things. But I still always keep my work focused on El Paso because it's my first inspiration to start painting. And it continues to be my inspiration because I love it. I love it here. So I try and communicate that to everybody else. Recently, I've started doing a lot of political work. And it was sort of on purpose, but not really. I wanted to, when I saw that Bethel was running for Senate, I thought, oh, local guy, loves El Paso just like I do, cares about the community just like I do, stands for a lot of the policy things I agree with. So I thought, well, we gotta help. You know, in some way. We weren't sure. My wife and I were talking. I was like, well, we can donate some money. But then we started talking. I was like, well, is there anything more we can do? Like, we would block and phone bank, do all these things too. And she had the idea of like, well, you should paint something, right? I mean, people like your artwork. If you do something local artist for a local candidate, it might work. You know, people might like it. And all his imagery was black and white, kind of this like cool, like look to the candidate, not to the sign for your inspiration is what I see from it. So I wanted to do something totally opposite of that and do it pop and big and bright and colorful to represent, one, my style is all bright in colors, and then two, to represent the passion and the fun and the care that El Paso is and that kind of he represents for us as an ambassador for our region. And so that's taken on a life of its own. I didn't expect it to be this whole thing. I didn't really, I figured, okay, well, we do it and then maybe make some reproductions and donate proceeds from our income, whatever we make from them. And then now it's crazy. Like we send stickers to people and banners, and we just made some boots with Rocket Buster that are really cool. And it's kind of been a good problem, right? Like, cause you get super busy and you get swamped, and our dining room turned into like a t-shirt warehouse. There's just like stacks of shirts and boxes and shipping labels, all this stuff. But it's been really cool because it's, at the end of the day, it's what we want to do in the first place, help, So thankfully the art's been able to help us help them. And we still continually donate to as many charities as we can. I tell them every year, like, you need art, call me, you need prints, call me. I love donating. So we'll be donating again this year to all the things we give to like Junior League, Humane Society, all the big United Way and Boys and Girls Club and Las Americas and all these things. So it's been pretty cool that art's helped me push into like other areas that support El Paso and support the community. It's been amazing. What's exciting to me about El Paso is that we don't really know, I mean, we have a good idea, it's like things are moving forward, but we don't know what forward means. And to me, that means forward can be anything, and I know it will be amazing. I don't know if it's because I care more now or I'm more plugged in now, I don't know what it is, but there's something cooking here. It's kind of like you wake up early in the morning, you were at your grandma's house, your tíos or whatever, and you kind of can smell the menudo or smell the tortillas cooking in the kitchen or the chili. You know something good is happening. That's what I equate to what's going on in the city. Everywhere we go or when we meet people and talk about the city, everyone that I've been lucky enough to run into also can smell the goodness coming, And it's mostly because it's super awesome now. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff happening now. Downtown revitalization, just people wanting to be more involved, showing up to the things that other people didn't show up to 5-6 years ago, And now when you go to Chalk the Block, or you go to the Poppies Fest, or you go to any of these like amazing outdoor events, the art markets and stuff, there are always a lot of people just having a good time and enjoying the city, enjoying themselves, enjoying what there is to offer, that El Paso offers. And it's just really exciting to know that there's a lot of stuff that's happening that I don't even know about, that I'm sure is just gonna keep pushing us forward. And it's because people care, And I'm lucky enough to be part of that group through my artwork, to show people how great El Paso is through color. Yeah, so I'm at all the things, like Gabaldon Art, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the things. I try to respond to everybody as soon as possible. There you can, at my website, you can look at prints I have for sale and stickers, and you can look at all my past work, portfolio, read a little bit about me. And then through Instagram, I'm kind of always posting. Most of my followers will know that sometimes it's a bit much. But I use the Instagram page not only to share my art, but to share the things I love about El Paso. So it's been cool that the Instagram page has helped people see the city and the region the way I see it, which is just filled with color and community and brightness.